Hello, hello. Welcome back to the Scrying Mirror. Thank you for joining me and thank you for being here with me. I really appreciate this. I love, and I've said it before, and I've been wanting to do this for a long time. I've been wanting to do tarot deck reviews, tarot deck reviews, and book reviews on witchcraft, like spell casting books and things like that. And I'm going to be doing that. I've got 3 books that I got the Mchenry the Mchenry A to Z that Deb Johnson was selling from her Witch Casket. It was her #1 book. If you bought from her from Witch Casket, she will sign it for you. But I will go through everything with that for you. There was something I didn't know, but it is still cool. It's still a great book. And I also have another 2 books for you. So I have the Mchenry A to Z by Deb Johnson, who is her and her daughter founded the Witch Casket. So that came in. And I thought it was going to be bigger for some reason. I don't know why, but still, it's a great book. Then I have this one is one of my favorites. The Book of Candle Magic by Madame Pamita. Candle Spell Secrets to Change Your Life. I really, really have been wanting that. And then also I have the Spell Crafting by Irene Murphy Hiscock, the author of The Green Witch. Spellcrafting, strengthen the power of your craft by creating and casting your own unique spells. But this one is by Madame Pamita, and then the other one is by Deb Robinson. I'm sorry, I would say Johnson. But I wanted to show you the Mchenry first because it just came in. It took several weeks, but it wasn't their fault. It's definitely the time of the year. When I got it, that was all that it was. So, plus, if you go through her, you will get a signed copy. So, instead of going through like Amazon or any of those, you will go through, if you go through the Witch Casket, yeah, it's through Euro, so it'll be a little bit more. But you get extras, I will say that. And I'll show you what I got. But anyway, let's get back to this one. The Magicians, Martyrs, and Madmen are from Travis Mchenry. Travis Mchenry is the best-selling author of the Angel Tarot, and the Occult Tarot. And I have both of those. And I will be doing those 2 decks as well. They are a magnificent, wonderful cardstock, and wonderful, wonderful. The books are just outstanding on how much information is packed in them. And I love his work. So when I seen this one, I had to have it. I have been wanting this set for a year now. I got the Mythos Tarot instead, and I skipped it a few times. I got a few other decks instead. And I was like, okay, I'm not skipping it anymore. I want it. I need it. I don't care what it's about. Some people were like, I don't know how I would use this in a reading. I'm like, I could totally use this in a reading. I can think of a million things I could use it for. Ascending Ascension, or Ascending, I think it's Ascension. She had her channel, the YouTube channel. She did this murder mystery thing with her tarot deck, and I really wanted to do this game with this one so badly, and this is going to be perfect for it. So I cannot wait to do it. I cannot remember how to do it, so I may have to ask her to show me again, or tell me again, or just just check it out. And if I have questions, what do I do? Ask her, be like, I'm going to do this. What do I do? She's very sweet, though. We've talked many a times. She's very, very nice. She is where I want to be at. She has got a lot of followers, or a lot of subscribers on YouTube, and she does the Kickstarters and things. And she also has Llewellyn and all of them giving her books or tarot decks to review. And that's what I want to do. I want to review decks. That's all I've ever wanted to do, that and books. So I'm very thorough. I'm very truthful. I will tell you how I feel. Even if it's paid, promotion or not, I will give you my honest opinion. But in a nice way. I'm not going to be like, oh my gosh, this is crap. Like, I would never do that. But I would tell you, it may not be for you. So, with that being said, let's get into this. And I have not looked at these cards at all. The only thing I know about it is what's on the back. So, what I do know, though, I'm going to drink coffee really quick. The magicians are like, in history, like Marie Laveau, the voodoo queen that I talked about. She's the one, the voodoo queen from Louisiana. Everyone even goes to visit her grave, and I really want to go do that. She's the one that came up with the Follow Me Boy oil. She is the one who, she made it for the women of the night, if you know what I mean. And she made it for them, and all she used was calamus root and licorice root and a few of her other little blends. But I would love to have a Marie Laveau voodoo spell book. I would do anything to have a book like that. Now, there is a 7-in-1 voodoo. It's a 7-in-1 book is what it says. And it says like volume 1, volume 2 and all that. But it's like in one book. I don't want that. I want the whole volume, and it's each one of its own books. So I have 7 books. But there's a voodoo Bible on there on Amazon that I really, really want. It's the Voodoo Bible. And it's 7 volumes, but it's only through one book. So the hardcover is like $50. I want this so badly. So if anybody would like to donate, I would love to do a review on it. Also, please send me stuff that you want me to review. Or if there's something that you made and you're like, I don't know if I should put this out, send it to me. I will review it. I'm not going to trash your stuff on here. I would never do that. I would message you and be like, this is what I'm going to say. Is that okay before I go on there? I would never, ever trash anyone's work. That's just ridiculous, disrespectful, and childish. Never would I ever do that. That's just not me. And that's just not how it should ever work. So anything, any type of witchcraft stuff that you have, like if you want to give me like a necklace you made and you don't know how to start off with like selling it, send it to me. I will put it on here. I'll also put it on TikTok. I'll put it on different ones so that you can be kind of promoted and helped out and things like that. Also books, like if you want a book you are wanting to do. Remember Kickstarter as well. I learned a little bit about that with Ascending Ascension. And she did a video on it, and I haven't even watched it yet. But I think she did it kind of mostly for me because I was asking so many questions about it. But let's get going in this, and then we'll keep going. But Marie Laveau, it's like about the magicians in the history. The Martyrs are just the men in history. It's kind of like a different. There's different things in there, so you'll know. And then Madmen. The Madmen are like the murderers, and people who are not good. So viewer discretion is advised on this. If you are not wanting to talk about something like this, I will not go into depth about each one. But if I don't know them, I will kind of go through it. But viewer discretion is advised on this if you do not want to hear about it. You can skip some of the parts. But even the Titanic is in this. So I wonder if you all could guess which card it is. I found out which card it was. I did not know about it. I looked it up and seen it in the reviews. But let's get going. It's a celebration of Macabre and miraculous. Explore the depths of your soul by connecting with the strange, sensual, and spiritual figures who shaped our world with their magic. Discover the deeper meaning of the tarot through deeds and misdeeds of these witches, murderers, saints, and prophets, and work with their energy. As you are inspired by their poison and courage, you may just find you have more in common with them than you ever imagined. I don't think I ever will, but anyway. It includes 80 cards in a guidebook. So there's 2 extra cards in this. So I want to know like if there's like a querent card or what. Now, it is a beautiful, beautiful, as always, his stuff is beautiful. And at the bottom it says, like, King of Cups, Edward Teach. And then the King of Cups is a fair man involved in business, law, or religion. He's responsible and his intellect takes form. So, if you're wanting to know about the King of Cups, it talks about Edward Teach in this one. And then at the bottom, in this gold lining, it talks about who they are. Or what is a King of Cups, so you know who they are. So you are still learning what the King of Cups are. So like the King of Cups, it says, the King of Cups is a fair man involved in business, law, or religion. He's responsible and an intellect takes form and creativity. This card suggests the presence of inspiration and promotion. Blackbeard was a man of action who thrived only while he was working. His creative approach of spreading rumors that he was a violent killer helped him earn money quickly without the need to murder innocent people. It's actually pretty smart, to be honest with you. He didn't even have to murder anyone. Blackbeard, that's crazy. I didn't know that about Blackbeard. Okay. But up here in the King of Cups, it says, the most famous pirate to ever live was Edward Teach. And I guess that's who they're talking about. He relied on psychological warfare to compel ship captains to give up their cargo without the need to resort to violence. His large black beard, adorned with burning fuses and leading to the well-known name of Blackbeard, made Teach look like a barbaric killer when he was actually an enterprising privateer always on the hunt for plunder. He was pardoned by King George I of Great Britain, but found the peaceful life boring and returned to the high seas. During the last months of 1718, Blackbeard sailed the coast of North America, robbing vessels from England. His reign of terror was put to an end during a fierce battle off the coast of Ocracoke Island, North Carolina. Teach's head was cut off and displayed on a pole over Chesapeake Bay as a warning to other pirates. And he didn't even do anything. Like, that's sad, actually. Yeah, he was in battle with a few people, but maybe he did hurt some people that way. Like I said, viewer discretion is advised. I may not go through every one of these because I do not want this to get too bad on some people, because there are the murderers in here. I'm going to say murderers instead of with the M. That way you all know. But let's look at the deck. We'll go through that again. Also, I wanted to show you what else is in the book. Look how beautiful the imagery is in this book. He always has this, though. His books are amazing. Here's the contents. It talks about everybody, who they are in here, who it's about. I don't know all of them at all because I've not seen anything about it yet. Look at that pretty card. That's a beautiful card. And that is in Latin or Hebrew. I don't know. But it says, The Magician, Martyrs, and Madmen Tarot explores the depths of the human soul. Each card in the deck provides an opportunity to connect with a person from the past who could influence your present. Sometimes these people were not very nice, but even the most terrible person in the deck had one or two redeeming qualities. Yeah, right. I became interested in these types of characters in 1997 when I first heard the legend of Frederick Sante, a doctor who supposedly ran a coven of evil witches near my hometown, and soon discovered that much that was written about these people was woefully inaccurate. To illustrate the point, virtually all the information available online about Angeline Tubbs, the witch of Saratoga, is entirely false, as it was derived from a fictitious story published in 1869. So this is why he's doing it. Okay. While researching and writing, I sometimes became a little too attached to the magicians, martyrs, and madmen, and women, and felt compelled to look at a life through their eyes to get a better perspective of what made them so unique. Rowing an inflatable canoe across the Hudson River to camp on Esopus Island, as Aleister Crowley did, helped me see why it was a perfect location for his magical retreat. Also, Aleister Crowley is in here as a magician, go figure. Maybe, I believe so. He may be of somebody else, but obviously it's magic. Traveling across every part of the Romania, following Vlad the Impaler from the place of his birth, now a gift shop, to the grave that held his mortal remains, made it clear how challenging it must have been to rule such a vast area. And then I'll be done after this. I'm not going to read this. Oh, God, is that a lot? That's a lot. It seemed occasionally as though the connection went both ways, almost as though these souls were calling out for me to tell their story. Shortly after adding Saints Sergius and Bacchus to my list of martyrs, an Egyptian tour guide took me to their shrine in Cairo, Coptic Quarter. Just a few days earlier, I hadn't even known these martyrs existed. But fate somehow brought me to the church holding their relics. A few of the personalities I've chosen will touch a nerve, as some readers may question my choice of who have been included and who has been left out. While I would have loved to include everyone who was ever branded a witch, warlock, saint, or serial killer, there is a limit to how many can be written about. I devoted to tell the truth about them, even with the truth diverges from the popular legend, and I have endeavored to dig up fresh details about even the most famous of the individuals. So this is true stuff. This is stuff he is majorly researched to make for sure it was not fictitious. As a big, white, bald guy writing about persons of color, I tried to be sensitive in word choices and did my best to honor cultural traditions. That's awesome. While reading primary sources, particularly from the 1800s, it became clear that culturally sensitive was not always a priority for those authors. Yes. Some sources, such as records of slave transfers, were tough to read, and I discovered the horror of old financial assessments in South Carolina that listed human beings alongside furniture and livestock as mere pieces of property. Oh my God. Well, that's okay. My family has been in the Trail of Tears, so totally understand where that comes from. These documents, along with the piles of newspaper articles and out-of-put print books, use slurs and stereotypes of every race, from Africans to Pacific Islanders, revealed the true evil of which human beings are capable. For those who are wondering, the idea to create a work on this subject came to me in early 1990s when I watched Ghostbusters 2. In the movie, the Ghostbusters consult the book Magicians, Martyrs, and Madmen while researching the fictional villain, Vigo the Carpathian. Then 11 years old, I was devastated to learn that the book did not actually exist and vowed to someday bring it into reality. Oh my God, that's awesome. Just because of Ghostbusters 2, how to use the cards, and then you can do that yourself. And then, like, here's the pentagram spread, which is awesome. So it talks about the pentagram spread. Then, that is crazy, though. He came up with this after Ghostbusters 2. It kind of bummed him out. The M3 spread. So, he's got some really great ones. And then here's the major arcana. And then we'll go through some of them, but I don't. The lovers are Evita and Juan Perón. Oh, Evita, remember, don't cry for me, Argentina. The lovers is a card that celebrates. Eva's charismatic public speeches were crucial to her husband's political fortunes. She spoke the language of the common people and endeared the regime to everyday workers. As a beautiful, assertive young woman, she was idolized and admired and achieved mythic status as a folk saint to the people of Argentina, who gave her the affectionate nickname Evita. However, there was also a dark side to Evita. She and her husband established sham charities and stowed millions in tax revenue and union dues. They also organized the illegal detention and execution of political rivals. So they were married in 1944. Together they experienced a meteoric rise, eventually becoming president and first lady of Argentina. So that's it. Let's look at the cards. I'm done looking, and I'm going to show you the cards. If you all want to know about anybody else in the deck, you all can go look through it, or if you need to know anything. I'm not going to read everybody. I just don't have time for it. I'm already 18 minutes in, and I just cannot. These cards are so beautiful. Like I said, they're like a yellow gold. They're not even the gold foil, kind of like the other cards I just shown you. I'm going to move this down a little bit so y'all can see them a little bit better. But do you know how that's a yellow gold? And like if you look at these are like a brown gold, completely different, right? So these are in the yellow gold, just like the Medieval Feathers Tarot. I love that. It's like a yellow gold color, like the jewelry. So there are the backs, and they are beautiful. And yes, they are reversible. So look at that. They are reversible. I love this deck so much. It is so beautiful. Now, the cardstock, however, if you put like a regular card next to it, actually it's about the same. This is the Wild Unknown Tarot. And if I put the Mythos Tarot against it, that I had been using. Let's see how it fits. Perfect. It's like dead on. It may even come out just a little bit more than... No, it's dead even. On the Mythos. See, I bought the Mythos, that one there, instead of this deck, and I waited forever to get it. So, if you all know who these people are, that's totally fine. It's really cool to know some of the people. Some of these I don't know. So I will be going through the book to read them. I just don't want this to be an entire thing of who is who. Like, where's Waldo and, like, Clue. I just want y'all to see the cards. And if you all enjoy them, get them. So, first we're going to start off with the full. And then you see the 0 over here, the full at the top, and the name down here. And this looks like a disembodied hand, like a hand. I don't even know how to say that. Disembodied hand. Did that make any sense? A hand is what he had in his hand. A hand is what he had in his hand. Okay, anyway. But you can tell he's of class because look at all his, how he was dressed. So, let's keep going. These cardstock is not good. Travis Mchenry has the most amazing cardstock with the Angel and Occult Tarot. But this cardstock is horrible, I think, in my opinion. Look at that. It's like, it's not good. It's not thick. I don't like it. This is why, one of the reasons I bought the deck. Because of Marie Laveau. Marie Laveau. God, I thought there was another one in here. Okay, maybe not. Marie Laveau was the one who was the hoodoo queen of Louisiana. So, these are very good images. This is not AI or anything either. These are colored with, this is artwork just like the other ones. The full, my favorite card deck that we just did yesterday that it took me forever to go through. The foil deck. Oh my God, I'm sitting there thinking of it. The Baroque Tarot. Yes, it's just like that. These are all painting. Sorry for the stuff on here. Elizabeth Bathory de Escud. I don't know who that is either. So, and then like I said, 3 is over here and the Empress is right there. The Emperor. I do know who Nero is. Look at the colors. Again, it's like they have the same artist or something. I don't know. The artwork in this artwork. The artwork in that one and the artwork in this one is just insanely almost the same. It's insane. This is just artwork. This is nowhere near like, do you know how the Mythos is like, if you look at it, it's like AI pretty much. It's not like this. This is totally artwork and I love it. I love artwork more. The Mythos Tarot kind of let me down. All it was pictures and faces of like modeled people. It kind of take me off. Anyway, Thomas de Torquemada. And this must be for, that's the Hierophant because he's got the cross in his hand. It looks like he was maybe for witchcraft. He was putting people down for witchcraft. I don't know. I'm going to hold it down like this so you can see it a little bit better. That's crazy. The Lovers is Eva Carrera and Juliet Bison. I don't even know what that is. Coming out of her mouth. So, F plus F, so it's female plus female. And then, oh, there's 2 lovers. Okay. No, there's 3 lovers. That's why they did it like this. There's why there's 2 extra cards. You can have the male and female, the female and the male. So there's female and male. Evita and Juan Perón are the lovers. And it reminds me of the Madonna movie, obviously, because that's what she played in was the movie Madonna. Tell me that does not look like Madonna in that one, though. And then the lovers, Mel, is Sergius and Bacchus. I don't know who they are. Like I said, I know a lot of history, and I cannot believe this is baffling me that I'm a history teacher, and I don't even know half these, so it's not good. Pedro de Alvarado. I think I know who that is. The Chariot. He's the Chariot. And I'm not going to talk more about these because you need to read it, because I think Peter Strump is Strength. And we'll read about that. Or you can read about the Strength card when you get it. Harmon is Edward Kelly. And like I said, not all of these people were murderers. Yes, I said that. Wheel of Fortune, John D. Look at that in the background. I think I know what that is. That's the Wheel of Fortune, but I do know who this is. Matthew Hopkins. I do know who that is. Justice. Well, one of them. I do know what this one is. Here, let me see if y'all can see the back. I'm going to see a little bit better like that. There we go. The Hanged Man. Gongo Lutet is 12, which is the Hanged Man. And then Death, Jack the Ripper. Oh my gosh. Yes, I love this one. Not, you know what I mean. I love this one so much. That's a really cool one. I really like that. Temperance is Angeline Tubbs. And remember, she was supposed to be the witch, wasn't she? But I love it. I love that she was falsely accused of so many things. Just like so many were. The Devil is Delphine Laurie. Oh my gosh. Wasn't she though? That woman was the devil. Oh my God. I'm not even going to talk about it. H.H. Holmes. You know who this was? The one who built the entire mansion that has secret doors everywhere above his, business. And, yeah, it was not good. So 16 is the Tower, the Holmes, because the Tower, the home. And they think that he actually was Jack the Ripper, because he went to London many times. And when he was at a certain time in London is when Jack the Ripper did the Erders. So, yes, I'm saying Erders. So, Mary the First is the Star, which is his hope and faith, and the angelic card. More of and the star, wishing on a star. So this shouldn't be a bad card. This is the Moon. Everything is not what it seems. This is supposed to be a priest. But little do you know about this priest. I'm really like that. This is Marquis de Sade. And this is the reason why we call things sadism. If you know what I mean. So you can read about that. Like I said, it's a really good card deck. I love it. The Bender family, Judgment, 20. The Bender family, you know what that is. The Bender family is the one where people would come in their wagons to rent a night in their hotel and get food, and they would rob them and bury them. So, the World, Aleister Crowley. That's crazy that he's the World. I like that. Ace of Cups, Agatha of Sicily. I'm kind of leave it down here. That way you can see a little bit better. Two of Cups is Catherine Hetzeldorfer. I think Two of Cups should be like Romeo and Juliet. But maybe it's not. I don't know. I could think of Two of the Cups better. Or the Lovers even better. Three of Cups. Margareta Laurenti. Four of Cups, Franz Mesmer. Five of Cups, Agnes Bernard. I don't know what that's all about. I don't know if she try to escape death or what. It's a pretty card though. Six of Cups, Nicholas Flamel. Looks like flames, so Flamel. I can see where a lot of people get these names at anymore. Just like that guy's name was Sade. It was sadism is what they called it after him. Harry Houdini, look at that. I love that. It's you can't achieve it. It's out of your dream, out of your realm, out of your reach. And he's watch me. Yes, I can. Harry Houdini. Then Eight of Cups is Thomas Baker. And you can barely see the Eight of Cups up here, but it says Thomas Baker on it. Nine of Cups is Alexander Pierce. And it looks like ketchup in the cups. Ten of Cups, Sonny Bean Clan. I have never heard of them. Sonny, like Dawn, the dishwashing liquid. Donnie. So Sonny Bean Clan. Page of Cups, Frederick Sante. I think I know who that is. Knight of Cups, Martin Okalotl. Martin. Okay. Martin. Okay. Queen of Cups, Lavoisin. Maybe that's why they call it poison. Edward Teach. That would be Blackbeard. Which I really have like a fondness for him now. I really want to learn more about him. He was really cool. Lavinia Fisher. Look at that, where people were dropping coins down to her. She looks like she had a lot of money. I don't know about these stories, guys. Like, I should know way more. Anne Odelia DeBar. I don't know. Anybody know her? It's crazy. Three of Pentacles, Christoph Heisman, I think. Then Four of Pentacles is Sixi. Five of Pentacles is the Donner Party. I think everybody knows about that one. Six of Pentacles is Wayne Aukers. Wayne Aukers. Seven of Pentacles, La Quintrella. That don't look good. Don't turn her back. Eight of Pentacles, William de Souls. Oh, I think I know who that is. Yeah, I know who that is, yeah. William de Souls. Nine of Pentacles, Don Pedro Jaramillo. I might be butchering these, but... Ten of Pentacles, Helen Duncan. I don't know why there's one up her nose, but I'm sure there's a reason for it. So Ten of Pentacles is Helen Duncan. She must be a good person, I hope. Page of Pentacles is Samuel Adele McGregor Mathers. How many names does someone need? Listen to this again. The name of his name is Samuel Adele McGregor Mathers. Good Lord. Two of Pentacles. Oh, the Nine of Pentacles. What? Page of Pentacles is what he was. The Page of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is Phalaris. Oh, I know about this one. Okay, yeah, that one's definitely in history books. This is the oxen where you can. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about it. I don't want to get off of YouTube, so that's why I'm trying to be very careful. Queen of Pentacles is Katharina de Chaucer. King of Pentacles is Ratu Adre. Ace of Swords is Ranald of Chatillon. Two of Swords is Thomas More. I do know who Thomas More is. Three of Swords, Ivan the Terrible. I know who that is. And he was very terrible. Four of Swords is Johannes Kelpius, maybe, because it's a guy. Five of Swords, Francois Olanius. And look, Six of Swords, the Titanic. RMS Titanic. Six of Swords is, you'll always see in a Rider-Waite-Smith deck, and the swords are pushed into the boat like they're stuck in the boat, six of them. And you're barely can see the woman and the kid because they've turned around to look away because they do not want to see what's behind them when the other person is rowing the boat. And it's moving on to better waters, a better place in life, like even in a relationship or in life, a new job, or just moving literally moving away from a bad part of like where you are from. So the Six of Swords would make sense of this card. It's the only one that's like, besides the Three of Wands. Two of Wands is waiting for the ships to come in. Three of Wands is ships coming in, so it wouldn't work that way. Seven of Swords is Daria Nikolayevna Saltykova. Is that a child? I won't have any. Lilius Addy. Eight of Swords, Lilius Addy. Alright. Do this a little quicker. Nine of Swords is Livonian Werewolf. I wonder if these are true. Livonian Werewolf? Because he said these were non-fictional characters. Ten of Swords, Bridget Bishop. We know who Bridget Bishop is. Which is definitely the Ten of Swords for sure. Then we have Chief Leatherlips. Know a lot about them. So we have Nine of Swords, Silslav Polotsk. Do you see that he doesn't have, like, he has a wolf face? I wonder why. I wonder if, like, I don't know, this is weird. Lizzie Borden, look at that. The Queen of Swords is Lizzie Borden. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Lizzie Borden is the Queen of Swords. I'd say so with an axe or a hatchet. King of Swords is Richard III. That makes sense. Ace of Wands is Roger Bolingbroke. I don't know any of these. Antoine Court de Gabelin. I don't know who that is. I feel like there's another card with it. They're new, so they're sticking together. So it's hard for me to... Three of Wands is Saint Gunfort. I'm sorry. Sorry. Gunfort. And look at that. The dog is like, no, you're not. The cobra is getting speared and bitten at the same time. Four of Wands is Nicholas II. I think I know about this. Yeah, I do know about this one. Pretty sure. Five of Wands is Jan Haas. Jan Haas, I know that one as well. You can see a way like how they'll look. The colors are just spectacular. Six of Wands is Nostradamus. I love this. Yes. Success, victory, achieving, getting what you want and achieving it. Seven of Wands is Charles Luanga. And this is having to defend yourself. Eight of Wands, Saint Sebastian. That's horrible. Because Saint Sebastian was actually a good person. And he was tied up and abandoned, like trapped and things like that. Anyway. Nine of Wands is Urbane Grandier. I don't know what that wording is up at the top, but it's got pretty coloring. That's what it looks like down here. And then Ten of Wands is Margaret Aitken. I think a lot of us know who that is. And then Page of Wands is Mervyn Tuckett. Touche. Page of Wands. And then the Knight of Wands. I like this one. The Knight of Wands is Joan of Arc. I really like that. I love this one. Joan of Arc, I really like this one. Probably one of my favorites. Queen of Wands is Marie Ann Linnerman. It says she has the wand in her hand. It's not an actual wand. It's a magical wand. And then the King of Wands. Guess who it is? Vlad Dracula. It should be Vlad. It shouldn't say Vlad Dracula. It's to say Vlad the Impaler, but we know that it's Dracula. Well, I'm sure people would know it's Dracula, but anyway. So they are kind of flimsy. Once you have them all together and kind of move them around, they're a little bit better. But I think that they're flimsy so that you can shuffle them better, because most gold decks don't shuffle real well. But this paper stock, I've never had any type of this paper stock feel like this horrible. I will say that. I think this is probably a better paper stock, and it's very thin. This is Wild Unknown, and this to me kind of sucked before I started doing it, before I started like shuffling, and I started loving how they shuffle. So maybe I like this as much. But here's the back again. Like I said, it's reversal. And then it has 80 cards instead of 78. Because remember, you have the male and the female for the lovers. You have the male and male for the lovers. And then you have the female for lovers. So people can pick which one they want. So I thought that was really cool. And that would help other people out when they're doing readings as well. So like I do live readings, so I would just put the one in and just go with it and just be like, okay. But if someone insisted on it or be like, hey, I have the card, do you want it? Then I would do that for them. But other than that, I wouldn't like dig in there for it. But it is cool to have those options. I think that's really awesome. It shows how far we've come and how people can just get over things. Get over it, right? Like, get over it. Gosh. It is what it is. Like, get over it. Anyway, so I think we have more things to worry about than that right now. So I think that's the least of our worries. So I think this was a good deck. And I think this is a very good one. And I'm glad that I finally got it. Will I have this in my reading? In my live readings? I don't know. Probably not. Because I don't think people can handle it, to be honest with you. I do not think people will be able to handle this deck at all. So the next one is the Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot Deck Gift Set. It has the tarot deck, the gift box, the tarot journal, has a tarot journal with it for the Nightmare Before Christmas, has a tarot cloth with it for the Nightmare of Christmas, and it also has the tarot like card pouch that it comes with, and the guidebook for, guess what? I paid $29 for it. It was on sale. It was like $45, $50, and I got it for sale for $20. I was mad though because I went back to see like what it was looking like why it was taking so long. It took forever to come in, but I went back and it was like 27 something. And I was like, it's only $1 and something. So well, but then we have 2 more card decks that you're going to be doing. We're doing next will be the Stained Glass by Crafterian. And then, by 99 Fox, we're going to be doing this is a linen card deck, The Path of Horror. This is a linen card deck, a fully colored guidebook, and amazing, beautiful cards and look at the box is a 2-piece box with gold lettering. Look at that. Yeah, it's repetitive in color, but for $4.99, tell me you wouldn't get it. So, anyway, just wanted to show y'all that's what's coming up next. And I cannot wait to show you all. And then I will be doing, and I've been waiting forever to do it, and I am done waiting. I will be doing the Conjure cards, the Jake Richards Conjure cards, because I want his backwoods conjuring. I am from the Appalachian Mountains. These cards are my soul. This is how I learned from gypsies and my family. So this is my homeland. It's where I'm at right now. I'm in the Appalachian Mountains, so I know everything about these cards. So I would love to explain them more. I don't even need the backwoods conjuring book or backwoods witchcraft at all, but it does go with the book. It said Jake Richards does the book. It's called Backwoods Witchcraft, and it goes with this. And you do have a booklet that comes with it. And what it's so cool is it's a little cigar box. And back in the day, in the Appalachian Mountains, you could ever so seldom get like cigars, right? If you worked in mines, you could get them a little bit more. There's more money for people like that. But it was like a little cigar box, and it says, Secrets of the Old Time Mountain Prophets. What deck will you be dealt? So this card deck, though, whew, look at that. It is not it's an 54 card deck. And it's like a playing card deck. But I'm telling you right now, I'm talking about accurate and talking about scary. It's got the black dog and the cat and things like that with it. And if you know about it, and there's just different things. If you hear about it, the sayings up here are insane compared to other places. So it's just insane. So anyway, I will see you all later. Thank you so much for coming and enjoying this with me and watching this with me. I really appreciate it. Let me know how you feel about this deck down below. Do you think it was too much? Do you think that the deck is actually pretty cool and that we need to know a little bit about that in our history? I do. I think it's a really good deck. I do not think it would be for everyone, so I do not think I could do it on my live for tarot readings, unfortunately. I will keep it for me, but no, I will not put it in my live. I just don't think that it would be appropriate, and I'm just not going to do that. So thank you all so much. Have a great day, and I hope to see you soon. And I will be doing the Disney Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot Deck gift set, okay? Thank you.